Hi, this is Mimi from Mimi's Paper Crafting. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be working in my creative daily journal. We're actually doing a flip through because I recorded this whole video and my camera had stopped recording. I don't know when, so I'm just going to do a quick flip through. I have a lot of stuff to do, so it's going to be quick, you guys. Sorry about that. Like I said, I hit record and I make sure it's recording, so I don't know what's going on with this software. I think it's what, OBS. Personally, I think this software sucks. So if you have another like filming software that you know about that might be better, let me know. All right, so my kid made dinner for the first time ever. It was his idea. He made a list. We went to the grocery store, but he made me help. I was so mad. I thought for sure I was not going to have to cook dinner on this day, but yep. And then the kid got annoyed because he invited his grandfather to go with, and his grandfather had his own list because we needed food for Easter. It was like this whole thing. I'm like, you cannot like ask somebody to go with you and do something with somebody and then get annoyed. Like, if it does not go his way, he just is annoyed about everything. It's very frustrating. It's so frustrating. All right. I roasted. Okay. So as I was saying when I was filming before, I don't know how it is by you guys, but where I live, when you grocery shop around the holidays, like for a month or so leading up to the holidays, you earn points, and those points can get you free hams and turkeys. Well, my dad had a free turkey at one grocery store and a free ham at the other grocery store. We already have a turkey in the freezer. So I told him to get the turkey and I was just going to roast it. So I was able to roast the turkey and then turn it into turkey barbecue. So I was able to roast the turkey on this day. I picked it clean and then put it away till the next day. My kid told me he would help me with the puppy. Yeah, okay. Also, this says basically right here, it's not private. I just don't feel like taking it off. That basically, I thought the puppy was getting better. Here's a spoiler alert for you. I took her to the vet today. So, there's that. The poop situation has not gotten any better. And of course, I'm alone dealing with it. Whenever the boyfriend is here, there's never any problems. I don't understand it. I spent time making the turkey barbecue on this day, and I made a cheesecake for Easter on this day. So this was Friday. Look how cute. I just love this freaking cow so much. On top of all the cooking, so I did so much cooking. I was so tired. I made everything for Easter dinner. Guys, if you host holidays at your house and you're not prepping everything the day before, what are you doing? I'm going to tell you something. I make everything that can be made the day before. I will roast off the turkey or the ham, and I will have it sliced and cut and ready to go for the turkey. I put some juice inside to keep it moist. My turkey, guys, my turkey's always moist. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you. You want a moist turkey? Here, I'm going to tell you what to do. You spatchcock it, Spatchcock it. Cut that spine right out. Cooks way faster. Did I do it for this turkey? No, because I'm no longer strong enough to get the goddamn spine out. I have to have my boyfriend do that, and he was not here. Also, you brine it. I didn't brine my turkey this time either because I didn't have time, but you brine your turkey. Brine your turkey at least overnight, and you spatchcock. That is the secret to having a moist turkey. There you go. That's it. Because you're not cooking it as long when it's spatchcocked, and you're brining it, which is putting moisture into it. There you go. And a lot of times we will half smoke and we will half roast our turkey. So we'll cut our turkey completely in half. But there you go. There's a secret. But if you guys are not doing everything the day before, I have everything prepped the day before. If it has to be baked, it gets baked the day of, but it's still prepped and in a pan and ready to go. That's it. Like, guys, I'm telling you, it makes holidays so much better. I also started the dog on a bland diet. So I also got up and made beef and rice because we think she might have a chicken allergy, but now we're thinking she doesn't have a chicken allergy. I don't know. So anyway, this is just life. My dad's tractor. He went and cut the grass the day before. The day before he cut the grass, and then it smelled like gas in the garage. We couldn't figure out why. Here, the tractor was leaking. Thankfully, there wasn't a lot of gas in the tractor, but it smelled like gas for days in our garage. Days. So, yeah. And there's other things that are wrong with it, so he decided to buy a new tractor. The boyfriend, this was Easter, he had to work 5 to 11. They were the only bowling alley open, and it was packed, he said. Also, my kid, he's such an ass. he went to his grandparents, his dad's house for Easter. And I said, oh, did you eat? He goes, yeah, Grandma made me special food. And I was like, you little... I make him special food every holiday because he doesn't like holiday food. Every holiday. He never eats it. So this time I didn't. Whatever. We went to Ollie's on this day. We had some errands to run. We went to Ollie's at the grocery outlet, the vet, to drop off another fecal sample, also negative. And then the Dollar General because I forgot to buy bags to package up the turkey barbecue. I packaged up the turkey barbecue on this day also. We ordered another dumpster. So if you guys have been around for a while, if you've not been around for a while, then you don't know that last summer we ripped down my dad's old shed. It was 27 years old and falling apart. I mean, it literally fell apart as we were ripping it down. It was bad. So we ordered a dumpster so we could get rid of it. We also had a lot of other stuff to get rid of in the house. However, you guys, we ran out of room in the dumpster because it contained an entire shed. So my dad and I talked about it and we just decided, screw it, we're ordering another dumpster and we can just clean house and get rid of so much more stuff. If we wait until garbage days, it's going to take forever to get rid of stuff. So I ordered a dumpster. It comes tomorrow. And then somebody let my dad go to the store by himself because he bought a new tractor, an expensive new tractor, which I'm not happy about. And he bought a new shed, or I thought he bought a new shed. Seems like he did not buy a new shed. I had to go to the dentist for a filling on this day. I haven't had a cavity in a really long time, but everyone is really nice there. And the boyfriend had to work yesterday, which he never works on a Tuesday. This was a Tuesday. He never works on a Tuesday, but he did. So now I have to get like my mindset back to the fact that he is off on Thursday. Like now I know it's garbage day today. I just remembered that. Doesn't matter because we have a dumpster coming tomorrow. But still, it's garbage day today. And I forgot because he wasn't here. When he's here and he has to go to work, then it's garbage day. It's this whole thing, right? Like you depend on your little schedules. Also, so the father did not buy a shed after all. They called yesterday to talk to him about ordering the shed. Now, I was completely fine with him ordering this shed. The price of the shed was $1,600. Installed and delivered, $2,800. I thought that was a little expensive, but whatever. I don't want to deal with putting it together. We tried that last year. I don't want to deal with it. I don't. So I was like, whatever. It's still not that bad. Well, they call yesterday and he puts me on the phone. He's like, well, can you pay for it over the phone? Here's the person. You ready to hear the price that she gives me when he hands me the phone? $3,500. I said, I hit me. I said, excuse me, hold on for a second. I hit mute and I'm like, why is it $3,500? He's like, well, it needs to be painted and it needs to be leveled. And I'm like, why is that not included in the price of delivery and installation? So I go back on the phone and I ask the woman, I say, hey, this is the price that is in the book. Why is it more expensive than what's in the book? Well, those are old prices and it's 2027. I said, excuse me, it's 2026. And this pamphlet was handed to my dad yesterday and it's from 2025. So why is it now $700 more? Well, you have to pay $150 for, I forget what she said. That's you have to pay that. If I have to pay that, why is it not in the price of the installation price? If that is a must pay. So and then you have to paint it. So he said to paint it and to get it leveled. Why is that not in the installation? Once again, why is that not in the installation price? And why is it not painted? It's primed and you have to paint it with special paint. And she goes, it's very expensive paint. Very, very expensive, that paint that you have to paint it with. Okay, well, the answer is no. No, this is ridiculous. Nothing but excuses. You're trying to swindle an almost 79-year-old fucking man. He'll be 79 this month. And you're like, he's on a fixed income. Why are you adding more charges that are on the little pamphlet that was handed to him the day before? So I say no. I said, Dad, this is just ridiculous. This has got to be a no. He was not happy with me. I don't care. Then I went on to Beat Like, and then I looked up the price of this paint, this very expensive paint, you guys. It was $36 for a gallon. That's like normal price of paint. Because paint's expensive these days, you guys. But that's like normal price of paint. That is not very expensive paint. So $400 you were charging for paint. Yeah. So now I still don't know what we're going to do about a shed. He told me now I'm in charge of finding a shed. So that's freaking awesome. I'm like, I said to him, I said, I would rather you spend that $3,500 and go to somebody else instead of a prefab shed. If it's $3,500, you might as well go to the Amish. You know what I mean? Like freaking ridiculous. Anyway, so that's been my week. So sorry you didn't get to see me put anything in. I did put it in so nicely. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know down below. Do you also think it's like, because I think like my boyfriend agreed with me, and I think my dad just thought I was blowing things out of proportion. So let me know down below. Do you think that was also like insane? I already thought $1,200 to put together a shed and deliver it was insane. Also, by the way, that $1,600, if you buy that shed and do it yourself, doesn't come with shingles or paint. So you have to buy the paint and the shingles and put the thing together yourself. I find that to be ridiculous. You let me know down below. Am I blowing things out of proportion? Thank you so much for joining me today. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next crafty video.